Hello everyone, it's Disney King for a new episode of Majestic Quest. It looks like we have something popping up with the Little Mermaid for some reason. Welcome, one and all, to the National Atlantica Sea Star Search. So it's like a little event or something. Oh, I'm so excited. I've been training for this all year. Is everybody ready? Good. On your mark, get set, swim. So it looks like we're having like a little events things in this game, which is actually really nice that we're having little events and stuff in the game now because before when I was playing there was none of that. But I think they're just, adding some new things. They also have one for Aladdin as well. I don't know why they have two at the same time. Is that odd? So here's what it looks like. It's actually really cool that we have pictures from here. I can't tell which one I am. I don't know. Am I the very top one or I don't know. I don't know who I am. And it would be really cool if they let us like use other characters from here. Like I also think it would be cool if we could like use our own pictures and all that because I can use like my character icon I use for my YouTube channel. My little Mickey that just sits and I really like that. I think it would be cool if we could do something like that. I don't know how to tell which is who. I don't know how you can add your own name because I would love to add my name Disney King. So if any of you guys do play the game and you participate, you will see my name and then we can kind of do things together. I also thought that it would have been really cool if Princess Majestic Quest had like this online challenge thing when you can play up against another player. Like, what I mean is like you get these Candy Crush games when you can actually play when both sides of the screen will show the one person and like two teams, like the blue side and the red side, and you have to play against someone and beat that person before they win the puzzle. And I think that would actually be super cool if we had that in Majestic West because then you be competing against someone and then you can see them on the other side of the screen and then you'll see who wins and who loses. I've actually seen something like this on an ad that used to pop up on Disney's Magic Kingdoms, on an online game like that when people would play against others around the world. I think that would be the coolest, most amazing thing to ever put in this game because then it gives a challenge for other players to get against each other. So here are the little stars we're doing. So we have to fill up the barn so we can get the chest. Anyway, it is our job now to add tables and more food to the area because we want to get all the people of Agrabah to come to the throne room. So we're having like the starfish event type of thing. It seems like that you have to play it while you do the main storyline. Now, I do wish that Majestic Quest would make like separate puzzles to be like event puzzles and main story puzzles to be separate because I've played games before with events and the main story ones. You have these ones when you have like a small little certain amount of levels you have to complete, like maybe 5 or 10 or 20, but they're not part of the main storyline, quests, a puzzle. So, like Frozen Free Fall, for example, I actually played that before. And I would have like these events with like little puzzles that they would make up just for those little events. And I think it would make sense if Princess Majestic Quest did that more than doing it for the main storyline in some cases. Because I do think it would be cool if we had like these little leaderboards that they have now and also like an online feature where we can compete against other players online. And I don't know if they still have the feature where we have to use internet to play this game or not because I remember when I tried to play it said it required internet, but it looks like now it's showing some things like that weren't there before, like bundles and things like that. It seems like the game is definitely improving now because they're adding like little bundle pictures and the ads. When you watch the ads, you can actually see what you're watching. It's not like Magic Kingdoms when it just freezes. I really hate it when it does that because what am I watching? I'm just seeing a picture frozen with music. But on here, I can actually see what they're trying to show me and it makes me consider it. Again, it's showing me things for Gets Away Lost, but I can't play that game because it's not compatible with a Samsung Galaxy Tab. Again, Gameloft, please, I beg of you, please add Disney's Getaway Blast to all devices, not just some. Seriously, it needs to be fixed. So here's are the designs of tables. I don't know if I'll change or not. I do like. I'll just go with white. Plain white's okay. You have set up tables. I bet Genie would know what to do about all this magic. Yeah, I guess he would. He's off exploring the world. I can show you the world. But perhaps we could send a message to him. What should we write about to Genie? Write about the disaster. Write about the magic. Okay. I'll focus on the strange magic so he sees why we need him. Yeah. It makes sense that we write about the magic because, well, Genie will know, probably might know exactly what's going on because, well, he's a genie and, like, there's magic, you know? Anyway, I do know that Genie is in this game because near Christmas time, I do remember seeing Genie in the game. I actually saw a small clip of it. It's actually really cool that we get, like, an expansion, so it's not just. So at first I was thinking, okay, we fixed the one room and then we're done with our princess. But it's actually, we're going to get multiple rooms. First I thought maybe we're only going to get two per princess, but I saw now they said coming soon with Aladdin, which means we're going to get eventually another room, which is actually really interesting, which means each princess could have multiple rooms and places to fix, which is really cool that we have that. So it's not very limited when it comes to the story and all that. Also, it would be kind of cool if we could have like a little bit of the voice acting from the act they played in the movie in the game. Like, I don't know, they have to get the guy who played the dad in The Simpsons for Genie because he's actually done some of the roles. He actually played the genie in Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar. Not a good sequel. He also did the acting for like the Kingdom Hearts games because because it would be cheaper, and also unfortunately in 2014 Robin Williams took his own life. And that's actually really, really sad. He was very depressed, and that's why he did it. Oh, so I got the chest. Nice. That was easy. So we're going to send the message to Genie. The message is sent. I'm still amazed by how much food we have. Yeah, we have so much jello! No one is going to have to steal to eat today. Yeah, since we have so much jello! Or steal to drink. Look at all these jugs of water. Have you had to steal water? Yikes, that must suck. Sometimes when the wells dry up, that must be so awful. People have to buy water from merchants who can travel to oasis. Oh, that must be horrible. And if you don't have money, that is so awful to think about. That's awful. I need to do something to make sure the wells don't run dry. Sorry, wells. So I forgot that word messed up. I don't know why no one did anything about this or heard about it in the first place. But one problem at a time. Now we need to set up the central tables to hold the feast. That is going to be a lot of food. I hope we will be able to get other characters like Abu, Iago, and Genie really soon. I hope they have like more characters, because that's something I always think is a problem, that they don't always add enough of certain characters. So it's warning us to like keep our hands clean. It's actually really crazy in our country. People are like, the police and the army are now making droids fly to make sure people follow the rules, and it's actually really ridiculous that they are doing have to do that because these people are not listening or cooperating. It's just ridiculous. So now it's popping up that I can watch ads now. I never had that originally in the game, but I'm glad they're doing that. So now, if you want to get more prizes, you can now watch ads, which will help you get more prizes, besides the calendar and the little thing that you can click on every few minutes that says for free, which is actually really cool that they have a lot of that in the game. I'm really appreciating it, because now, if you're someone who's like a big fan of this game and you want to have all the supplies you need in the future when the game gets difficult, you can just watch the ads and like do all those little things like the calendar and all that, and you will get your prizes and it'll help you in the game. So if you're someone who's a fan of this game, that's actually a really handy thing. I never had that, and I've been connected to the internet when playing. It's only been showing now. So I think, is it like a new thing they just started adding? Because I also watched some other videos that made videos of the game previously as well, and I haven't seen any of like that little thing of ads and all that. So I think it's brand new. I accidentally lost, so I'm going to have to try again. I can't admit, the amount of coins that they expect you to pay is actually super ridiculous. 900, come on. You can do so much better than that. Like, that is so unfair. Like, why? Why would they make us spend so much money? It was like 100 maybe, but like just once. But like, not 900. Come on. That is just nasty. Companies, why do you do this to us? So Disney Princess Majestic Quest now has a Facebook. I will consider joining it actually, because I think that'll be very helpful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the little bell so you don't miss my videos. I try to post often as I can, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye! See you soon!